So I have dislocated my shoulder a couple days ago, and it was a very traumatic experience for me, and it is basically the worst injury that I've faced throughout my martial arts and bodybuilding life. However, with all this traumatic experience and everything, it was still a bit revealing some things about me. It revealed some stuff that I need to change about my character and about my value mechanism, let's say. And I will explain you what I noticed about myself after this injury. Because every bad thing that happens to you, yes, it does not make the thing good or anything, but it teaches you a lot of lessons. And today I'm going to talk about the lesson that this taught me, this terrible injury. So my whole life, I didn't know how to stop. And I still actually don't know how to stop as well. I don't have a button where I press and just slow down a bit. I always try to be the best in everything. Try to look the best every day. Try to perform the best in every day in medical school. Try to perform the best in training every day, every single day. Try to make the best conversation every day. Try to make the most fun conversation. Try to be the most admired person. Try to be the most successful person every single day. But the life does not work like this. You cannot just be 100% perfect every day. You cannot be very good in everything that you do every day. However, my self-respect and my value, unfortunately, I don't know if this is something positive or negative. Actually, it is probably a bit of both. My self-respect, the value that I give myself, comes from my performance. And every day, every single day that I wake up from this bed, I have to earn my self-respect from ground up. Like I have never achieved anything in my life. Every day I gotta prove to myself that I'm someone worth respecting, that I'm someone worth good things in life, that I'm someone worth loving. And if I can't perform every day, my self-respect goes down. The love of my own character goes down. It does not matter how much I achieve or whatever I got in my life. Even if I'm the most successful person in my medical school, even if I'm the first student in my class, even if I have built a good body, every day my brain wants more proof. And it's never enough. I get a really good market exam, and then the next day I wake up and I gotta do it again. So just start working again. And every day study. I'm not feeling proud because I have to do it again. I mean, if I did it once, I have to do it again. Like, I do it again, then the third time, I must do it for the third time. It never accepts the proof. And every day when I wake up from this bed, it wants more proof. Every day I gotta kill myself in the gym. Every day I need to go to that martial arts gym and perform the best. Or else I don't deserve love. Or else I don't deserve my respect. My own respect, even my own respect, not from other people. My own respect. If I don't perform well every day, I don't deserve respect. And look what happened. Because I can't say stop for myself, life did. Life stopped me. I dislocated my shoulder and now I can't train martial arts. I can't even dress myself up properly because I'm using single arm. When I go to the gym, I can only do single arm movements because I had to go to that sparring session. I prepared myself to go. I didn't go to gym the last 2 days before sparring because I want my body to recover. Even though my equipment, I forgot them in my friend's car and I actually did not have equipment, I still called the gym and found some spare equipment from some other people with some difficulties, and I still arranged the equipment. There were some problems with my car, but I still fixed it because I needed to go to the sparring. I had all the signs to not go, but I had to go because I have to gain respect for myself. I need to prove myself that I'm that man. I need to go to that sparring. I forgot my equipment. No worries, I have to go. My car broke. I have to go. I dropped a heavy table on my fucking toe and I've almost broke my toe, but I have to still go. I wrapped something around it and I went to the training anyways. I couldn't stop. I had to go because I needed to earn respect. I didn't go to that day because I really wanted to train. I actually didn't want to train. I was so tired. With all these problems I faced throughout the day, I still went there. Because my brain cannot accept that, okay, maybe I deserve good things after all. I don't have to kill myself every day. I already have enough proof to like myself. But my brain did not accept that. And I went there, I did some sparring, and I went round and round and round, and I dislocated my shoulder. Because I couldn't stop myself. Life has put me a stop sign and said, no, you have to stop. You get what I mean? Especially if you're someone like me whose self-love, whose self-respect comes from performance all the time. This is not a sustainable model for you. You should not be like this. If you do your best, that's all that matters. You don't have to perform your best every day in every aspect of your life. You simply cannot. If you try, you will end up like me. Because my body couldn't take it anymore. I used to become depressed like the last year in my medical school because I always pushed my limit with studying, so I fucked up my mental health because I wasn't giving myself enough time to recover, to wind down and stuff. I have faced a lot of difficulties in my life, throughout my whole life, because I didn't know how to stop. And life knows how to stop you greatly and very aggressively if you cannot stop yourself. So we must learn, we must understand that if your whole identity depends on your performance, then your identity is unfortunately very fragile, just like mine. And now my whole identity is shattered basically. But this is teaching me the exact opposite, to separate my identity from my performance. And that's what we need to learn. And that's the lesson that I'm learning, that this whole situation is teaching me currently. And yeah, I will keep you updated on my journey, on my shoulder recovery journey throughout this whole period. And I hope I can avoid surgery and actually get back to my life with some physiotherapy. And yeah, I just want to remember this as some kind of a lesson that I learned, and I want to move on with my life. So yeah, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.